Hey, what's up, everybody? ForneverWorld here to do my preview discussion of One Piece episode 534. And this episode is going to have quite a bit of different stuff going on. So we see in this episode, the Straw Hat crew have finally evaded the King Neptune and everything. We see them loose. We see Frankie. He's inside of a submarine. We see a couple of different things. We see, I believe, Brook. He's just standing there, and there's just a bunch of crew of Neptune's people knocked out on the ground. So that's going to be pretty beast to see. And we also see a couple different things. Like, I think this episode in particular is going to focus a lot on Shirahoshi because there was a couple different clips shown of her. First of all, it shows where Luffy and Shirahoshi, I guess, quote unquote, escaped, and she's inside of the shark's mouth. I forget his name all the time, but she's inside her pet shark's mouth, whatever. And she's crying in one scene, and she's happy in another because this is a big journey to her to be able to escape for a little bit from the palace that she's been locked up for so many years. So I'm really excited to see that. And overall, the episode seems like it's going to be pretty cool. We see a little bit of Vanderdecken, and he's just weird and creepy, and he's like doing something with his eyes, and one clip he's like, and like, whoa, what the hell? So that's going to be pretty cool to see. We see there's a bunch of different cool stuff. Overall, it's gonna look like a nice, well-rounded episode. Again, going at a bit of a slow pace because by now I kind of wanted to see a particular flashback that's supposed to happen soon. But slow and steady wins the race at the end of the day because we don't want to have a big filler arc or anything like that. That would be just horrible. And One Piece really doesn't do that anymore, so that's a plus. And yeah, the episode is looking pretty nice. No complaints really. The animation isn't anything spectacular, but I didn't see anything really off. We see just Luffy is having a blast with Shirahoshi because they escaped, and that's really freaking cool because for Luffy, this is like he's liberating this little girl because even though she's big and he says Weakhoshi, for him he's doing a good deed, and even though he'll never say like, no, I'm not doing a good deed, I'm a pirate, but he's doing a good deed, and I think that's pretty cool of Luffy. Even being a pirate and everything, he's still not being a cruel Blackbeard type guy. And yeah, the crew knocking people out is going to be a crazy episode. But let me know if you've seen the preview. I'll link it somewhere around here so you can check it out. What you thought of it? Are you excited for this particular episode? What do you think is going to be like the craziest scene from it and stuff like that? And what are your overall expectations for episode 534, I believe, of One Piece? But that's all I have for this preview discussion. The review for episode 533 will be out shortly, so stay tuned for that. I'm ForneverWorld, and until the next time, have an awesome day, people.